What is up, guys? What is up, YouTube Nation? It's your boy Brave VR. Welcome to the show. You see, Bitcoin is falling right now. I'll try to give you guys a little bit of warning to take some profits. I will give a prediction of where I think Bitcoin is going to go to, but that will be for a later video. Today, we're going to talk about what JP Morgan said about the Bitcoin price, which may have some influence on what's happening today. And we're going to talk about how Biden said something about taxes and the U.S. stock market fell, which made Bitcoin fail or put a lot of pressure on the Bitcoin price. So we'll get right into it. Okay, guys. So we see we broke out of this wedge right here, and this wedge is very important. As you see, we broke down, and on that first time it broke down, I put this on my Twitter. Look how they bought up that dip. That is nasty, crazy. But I knew we was going to come back and retest the bottom of this trend line, and we obviously did, and we pushed back down. So let's move over to the 4 hour and see we broke the major trend line that was going up this way. You can see it tagged it multiple times, and then we pushed down into this bear flag, and we're gonna push down. I have on here on the day chart the next big trend line is down here, so I believe Bitcoin will probably push down to around this 49,727 and push back up and then push all the way back down to this 42,683. We may consolidate in here for a while, but we will see what happens. And this might be an opportunity for you guys to buy if you want to get in at a cheaper price. A lot of institutional investors probably try to buy in, but I think the price is going to go further down. So if you guys want to get free crypto, make sure you come over here to Coinbase. I have a link at the bottom with my reference on there. We will both receive Bitcoin if you buy Bitcoin, and you will receive extra Bitcoin. And there are a whole bunch of classes on here for other cryptocurrencies, and they give you crypto for free. So check this out when you're done with the video. So this is what JP Morgan said on the Bitcoin outlook. I had the same ideas about what this strategist said, but I can't listen to JP Morgan because Jamie Dimon bashed Bitcoin and the next day got on a phone call with Coinbase to make a partnership. So you can't really believe these guys. You can only just agree with certain parts because they're trying to manipulate the market to try to get in. Let's listen.
Joining us now is Nicholas Paniagirchilou, global market strategist for JP Morgan. Thanks so much for joining us. Good to see you. I mean, you've been keeping a close eye on this Bitcoin pullback, and where do you think it heads from here?
We had, over the past few days, the fourth major episode of liquidation of long futures positions. We had before one at the end of last November, one in the middle of January, the end of February, and the fourth one over the past few days. And that is significant not only because the size of the liquidation, but also because it represents a significant challenge here for Bitcoin to sustain its momentum. Is effectively the challenge of breaking out above $60,000, and it has failed twice so far in that challenge. Tried to cross that level in the middle of March for the first time, and then it failed again over the past few days to sustain a level above $60,000. And the significance of that is that the longer the Bitcoin price stays below $60,000, the more problematic the decay of momentum will become, and the higher the likelihood of further unwidening of previous long futures positions by momentum traders. And it's not only about quant investors that they follow quantitative signals, is also momentum traders that have been following the trend up in Bitcoin implicitly, not explicitly by following certain quantitative signals, but retail investors and other institutional investors have been investing over the past months because of a trend up. And that trend up now is being challenged.
So do you think that this will drag down, if you're right and Bitcoin pulls back a lot, it'll drag down broad market indices like the Dow? Or are we talking about more focused and highly correlated to Bitcoin parts of the equity market?
I think the common factor with the equity market could be retail investors. Retail investors have been a major force, a flow force for the equity market year to date. And maybe the stimulus, two rounds of stimulus checks that were too close to each other played a big role. And Bitcoin has also got some support from retail investors this year. So if the force now is slowing because there is going to be no fourth round of stimulus checks and the third round is already behind us, then that could have a negative impact for both Bitcoin and the equity market.
Interesting note today. Nicholas, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
He has some very important parts in there, but I feel like Jamie Dimon is like sitting on the opposite side of him saying, you better say this right. So he has some key points about people holding this momentum trade for a while and starting to take some profits. But something big happened today because Bitcoin was pushing back within this trend line. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then some news came out. Joe Biden eyes tax rate as high as 43.4% in the next economic package. That is crazy. 43% tax rate on the rich. Now, I read about this. This is really basically for capital gains and for the rich on capital gains, but that is a lot. That's like pretty much half of what you earned. Let me say it again, half of what you earned. And once he said that, markets just went tumbling down. You can see the US 30 move up majority of the day and just got slammed down quickly when the news came out. What a sad day. What a sad day. And it pushed Bitcoin down too. So let's see what happened to Ethereum really quick because I didn't pay too much attention, but you can see Ethereum was in this channel right here. Let's move this channel up to here. And the news came out and pushed it down. Now Bitcoin is down 5.21% and Ethereum right now is down 10 to 12%. Remember, these altcoins are going to fall harder than Bitcoin, guys. So just remember that. And it is falling hard, guys. It stopped directly at the 50 moving average, and we'll see what happens after that. So at least some good news happened. The New York Exchange president is bullish on Coinbase listing and DeFi. So here is a quote from the New York Stock Exchange president. DeFi exchanges are doing as much volume, if not more, than Coinbase today. This space has taken off, but the traditional competitors, the Wall Street bankers who, for a century or multiple centuries, have made markets in every asset all around the world, have just ignored this, updated their roles, and allowed Coinbase to become an 800 billion company. Well, you guys know how the markets are going to go. Just pay attention to the markets. If you are up in any cryptocurrency, guys, take some profits. At least take some profits, the money that you put in, and just play with the rest, or take the money you put in and some money that you have earned on top of that out. And I don't have any problems with holding because you always got to have a small little bag that you're not ready to let go until you hit that direct high price. But take some profits. So hit the like button, hit the subscriber button. Also, remember that when you guys hit the like button, YouTube bring more people to my channel and we can have a better conversation about the cryptocurrency space. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.